Hi everyone, it's Sunday, August 9th, time for another HideNet Weekend Review. I'm Vera Dordick. So we have a shorter report tonight because there's no report from Europe this week. Traditionally, tanneries in Italy are closed for most of August, but because of the pandemic, the schedule's a little bit different. And so some of them are going to be open the first part of the month to finish up last-minute orders. So we'll be giving a mid-month update next week, but we don't have one this week. After that, most tanneries will be closed in Italy because of low demand, and then we'll resume regular European reports on September 4th. Here in the United States, sellers had a good week because they were able to keep prices steady, and they actually pushed them higher on a number of steer selections. Overall, wet salted hides are very well sold, and offer lists were short. Regular weight heavy Texas steers were higher this week, with 62, 64-pound selections selling for as much as $19. While good customers can get deals on bigger volumes of steer hides, most sources say that Texas is a little harder to get these days. Total slaughter through yesterday, which was Saturday the 8th, was an estimated 633,000, down just 5,000 head from the previous week. Export sales for the week ending July 30th were down at 410,300. Shipments, on the other hand, were again at a good level, with the total being 631,600. And in our observations this week, we take a look at why there might be glimmers of hope for the hide market. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports from Brazil that little has changed in the hide and leather market. Slaughter is still low, as it has been for many weeks, and fresh hides remain at 48 cents in reals per kilo. Consequently, wet blue also continues to be firm, with TR1 selling for US 50 cents per square foot, which it has been since week 23. In the news from Brazil, leather exports in July totaled US dollars in 65.7 million, which was actually 23.5% lower than July 2019, so another decline. The volume was 15% higher, but the average price fell by more than a third. With regard to footwear exports, July revenue was $52.5 million, and it was 46.3% less than last July, and the prices were just over 20% lower. From elsewhere in Latin America, Argentina's manufacturing in June sank by 6.6%, and footwear was down a whopping 28.8%. In Colombia, Minerva acquired the refrigerator Villagual, and there will soon be another slaughtering plant in one of the regions in that country. In Mexico, the footwear sector has some new regulations that go into effect because of the updated trade agreement between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. And finally, in Paraguay, the drought is having some significant effects. So that's all we have for this week, and until next week, good night from HideNet.